crazy story today about some crazy water. The story starts in 1877 when a rancher by the name of James Lynch in Texas was looking for new land to start a ranch. And he found a suitable place. The only trouble was no water. So he had to drill a well. And as the story goes, probably apocryphal, a lady who was thought to be demented came every day to drink from the water of that well. And lo and behold, she became sane. She was no longer demented. And as you can imagine, that story started to spread like wildfire, and others started to come to the town. Well, the town had been established by Lynch, and it came to be known as Mineral Springs, Texas, and it was known for the crazy water. That was the name coined for the water. And people from everywhere came, and they partook of the water. There were spas that were built, and different wells were dug. It became a famous place. And tourists from around the country, or indeed from around the world, came to Mineral Springs to partake of this wonder water. Even a hotel was built. Wouldn't you know it? It was called the Crazy Water Hotel. And at the time, it was luxurious. It was the place to be seen, and the place to bathe, and the place to drink the water. And there were all kinds of reasons to drink that water. It was said to have laxative properties. Not surprising. Had a lot of sulfates in it, calcium, magnesium sulfate, and those do act as laxatives. And then the depression hit, and that was a problem. Tourists could no longer come, and it was very expensive to transport the water. So they had an interesting idea. Since the benefits were due to the mineral content, why not sell just the minerals? So they dehydrated the water, they evaporated off the water, and sold the minerals. And then people would just have to add the water to drink the crazy water. And supposedly the effects were the same, but you didn't have to transport all of that water. And there were all kinds of claims made on behalf of this water, supposed to cure every disease known to mankind. So it's not surprising that Mineral Springs became such a popular place. The water, believe it or not, is still around today, and in several versions, depending on the mineral content, and they're numbered 2, 3, and 4, depending on the depth from which the water is collected. Whether it's 220 feet or 350 feet, it has mineral content that is somewhat different. The number 1, their flagship water, is distilled. It has no minerals in it at all. People will drink some of that, and they're told to drink maybe 1 or 2 glasses of number 4 every day. That's for the laxative effect. Well, today, believe it or not, the Crazy Water Hotel has been rebuilt, and it has become a luxury place once more, where people will travel and partake of the water sitting at the water bar. And they try the different kinds of water. What's the marketing gimmick these days? Well, this is it. They tell you that this is the best water for hydrating yourself because the minerals are somehow better absorbed than from synthetic minerals in other waters. There are no synthetic minerals in other waters. All minerals are natural. And as far as the detox claim goes, well, that's just advertising hype. So that is the story of crazy water. And what a crazy story it is. I wish it were available in Canada, but it's not. I'd like to go crazy with that crazy water.